Hey guys, Vladimir is here, back from my vacation, and today I'm actually going to review the game called Xenoraptor. So, disclaimer, the game is in early access, so some things might change, although it has been in early access since 2014, and it gets updates occasionally, but I'm pretty sure this is the version which is pretty close to final. So right away, Xenoraptor is a bullet hell game where you actually control a mechanical dragon and fight flying chainsaws in space. And yes, you've heard this right. The game offers a pretty straightforward bullet hell and shoot 'em up gameplay. If you play the campaign mode, it throws you into different levels. The levels by themselves differ not only in background pictures, but also in obstacles, their mounts, and difficulties. This really adds a good variety in the gameplay. The first levels don't offer much resistance from environment, but it gets tougher as the game progresses. There are meteors and explosive barrels to make your life much harder. Your ship has 3 weapons. 2 of them are main weapons that produce heat. If you gain too much of it, the ship overheats and can't fire. It feels like a good solution. On one hand, the player is forced to decide when to press the fire button. On the other hand, it opened up space for different strategies. If some users like heavy weapons that shoot once in a while, they can go for the heavy weapons with huge heat amount generated. The others can go for the ones that can fire rapidly, aren't as deadly, but generate less heat and can be used much more often. The third weapon requires special pickups, ammo, as it generally tends to be a bit stronger than the other 2. I have to admit that I've rarely used the third weapon, as you can generally fulfill all your destructive needs with the other 2. One of the features of the game is the ability to customize your ship and your weapons, adding special effects, firing patterns, reducing the heat generated, or increasing the ship durability. There are lots of options for customization, and you can combine the weapon upgrade types to create something that you like. Most of them are locked from the start, so you get to unlock them by defeating bosses and mini-bosses during the campaign. The gameplay itself feels pretty fair. Although there's plenty of random in enemy and obstacle placement and health drops, you always have the feeling that you're in control. After enemies kill you, you can backtrace to exactly what moment where you messed up or maneuvered poorly. Pretty straightforward. You get rewarded for skill and punished for mistakes. The difficulty itself is pleasantly challenging. Enemies swarm around you, leaving you no time to rest. One downside is that the waves take a lot of time to clear before you actually meet the mini-boss. So if you fight for more than 5 minutes and then die, you'll have to restart everything from scratch, without any actual gains and progress towards new unlocks or goals. The game itself is very polished, explosions look pretty, the guns feel very heavy when you're firing them, and overall there are plenty of effects that will please your eyes. The biggest issue for me was the weak camera controls. Your ship stays in the middle of the screen all the time, which feels lackluster compared to other action games. Usually in action games like this, take for example Luftrausers, the camera leans forward towards your aim reticle or ship flight direction. This serves 2 purposes. It adds action feeling to the game, making player feel like he's in the middle of the events, constantly moving and maneuvering. But it also improves the gameplay quality. When you are going forward with your ship, it's much more important to know what's going on in front of you, towards your movement direction, than what actually stands behind your ship. So yes, implementing a good camera would improve the game greatly. Overall, the game is well done, but I personally would not pay more than €5 for now, simply because a lot of features from it has been done in other games, and there are some good competing shoot 'em ups on Steam. So yeah, I definitely suggest grabbing it, but maybe waiting for 66% discount, as it costs about €15 on the Steam store now. So that's about it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to let me know about the games that you enjoy or want to see reviewed, and I'll make sure to make it happen. One thing that you can do is also join the Discord channel for occasional chats and information about bundles or just playing some stuff together. And again, thank you for watching. Vladimir is out. Bye.